Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. It's time for Virtually Purchase Acquisitions, where our host has bought something on the internet. What is it? Well, watch this video and find out for yourself. So, ladies and gentlemen, here's the man that will bring you what he has bought on the internet, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, episode 1345, and this is the 63rd edition of Virtually Purchase Acquisitions. That's right, and ladies and gentlemen, I have been, I got a couple of packages that came in from Amazon, and just to let you guys know about it, and I'm going to unbox them very soon. And I think this would be a very good time to do so. Just to let you know the report on the Red Sox. They lost Patriots Day 6-0. I'll tell you what. A scary thing came in like in the 7th inning. It's I think it was the 7th inning and all that. There was a miscalled third strike. And a 2-run shot by the Cleveland Guardians, and then a scary collision in the left field between Tyler O'Neill and Rafael Devers, and I was concerned about that because if we lose those two for a significant amount of time, it'll be a long season for Boston, and I think the only guy that's been hitting home runs besides O'Neill is Tristan Casas, and the rest of the offense will have to step it up, but unfortunately, this stuff. I'm like, and Tyler O'Neill, because of the glasses, the sunglasses that he wore, it cut his eyes. So hopefully he's okay. Yeah, it's a scary feeling. But I'm kind of hoping that the Red Sox will be all right. I hope Tyler O'Neill will be fine. Just got back from work. You know, it was not that bad, but it was a beautiful day outside. It's almost near 70 degrees, folks. Patriots Day, April the 15th, 2024, 2:13 p.m. And, you know, like I said, it was 11 years ago. It was less than an hour after the Red Sox won on a walk-off against the Rays. A couple of bombs went off at the Boston Marathon. And, yeah, that put, you know, I think the Red Sox were on the road afterwards, and then when they came back at home to play against Kansas City, you had a passionate speech by David Ortiz, and the Red Sox went on. That one of the most magical seasons, winning the World Series that year. Boston strong, I thought was really super cool. But, yeah. Today, though, it turned to be a dud. The bats were not coming alive, man. I think every time you lose a player and you lose somebody to injury and all that, it kind of mentally rattles you, you know. And I think and this is a very young team. You guys got veterans like Trevor Story or Rafael Devers, guys you can look up to. And you got a lot of young players, and it mentally rattles them a little bit. And that could be why they were a little bit shaken up, I personally think. You know, but it's it's a tough thing. It's a tough deal. And it is the way it's going to be, you know what I mean? So let's get right into it, huh? Let's get right into this, because I got a hunch. I think I know what this is. I'm going to tell you what you got, because Amazon came in and let's see. Got 3 of these. I'm going to open up the first one. See if I can. Well, I may have to use the scissors. Remember, kids, do not run with scissors. So, and there we go. Let's see what we got here. Ooh. I think I got 2 of these. Yep, I do. I got 2 of these. They came in. The Game Boy, the Game Boy versions, they got custom game covers. If you can't find the real, because if you're trying to find games with a real game cover, especially on eBay, you're talking about insane amount of prices. So this is, I got Tetris DX, and since I do have Tetris DX, okay, now you can't have this surrounding it, so you just take it out. You can use that, and bada bing, bada boom. Custom game cases, check it out. There it is. So look at that. So you got that Tetris DX. All right, and I got another one, Tetris Blast. Again, open it up. There's no game inside, but you're thinking, okay, I got the game, but you can't have the cover here. Bada bing, bada boom. Put that in. Here we are. Tetris Blast. There we go. There we are. Check this out. How cool is that, right? And I got one more. Oh. I want to open it this way. So. Alright. I believe it's the Tetris 2 one. Yep, Tetris 2 for Game Boy. Now, Tetris 2. Here it is. Again. Yep. And got the game for it. Taking it off. And placing it here. Well, there we go. Gotta be careful now. Because if you try to... Oh, this is the tough part. You get it out. You try to get it out. It'll kind of rattle you a little bit. But there we go. That's better. Oh, yeah. Show off the game and it's in here. And there we go. And that's your Tetris 2. So, this worked. You got your Tetris. All my Tetris games. Well. So, there we go. Well, that is all the time. Episode number 1345 of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Episode number 63 of Virtually Purchased Acquisitions. So we shall see what develops in the Red Sox are having a yo-yo kind of season so far. We don't know what we don't know what is going to be developed for the Red Sox. How they're going to go about the situation if Tyler O'Neill is going to be out for a certain amount of time. Who are they going to call up and whatnot and everything else? I want to talk a little bit about that on the Popcorn Panel podcast this Thursday. As you know, I'm hosting the show. One more little bit of information. I figured I want to stress this out. As you know, as a member of the Rant and Ray podcast, and I've been calling myself the Elder Statesman because I've been I decided to call myself that because we had a little bit of drama that happened a couple of years ago, Rantiversary 3. I'm not going to get into any detail, but I kind of spoke up, and said, hey, the timing of everything that is happening is not, trying to, saying the timing of people saying stuff is not the right time when we had, because we had a guest on and everything else. So I'm going to put on my statesman hat again. And I know there's a lot of concerns about us having Wrestling Otaku on for Anniversary 5, which will be in October. And I think one commenter in particular, Yakety Yak, says it's not a good look, but just I can understand where some of the people who hate on Wrestling Otaku comes from. I can understand that we don't condone what he says, but this is not. This is not about just because we have wrestling invited wrestling otaku on for October and for just this is for a wrestling debate. It's only a one time only thing to have him on the show, and this was not my idea. Obviously, it was of our producer Cypress. That was his idea, and my the co-creators of the show, Brandon Martin and Jody Scout. They're in support of it, of having just it's a wrestling debate, a debate on wrestling and wrestling only. I feel that that's where we have no affiliation with Wrestling Otaku or anything like that. We have nothing to do with his past or present or anything like that. Just this is a debate, only one time deal. And if you guys still want to watch it, that's fine. I think we'll get a lot more viewers, get a lot more new eyes to the product, because I know we talk about a lot of stuff, mostly wrestling. Like Bofus talks about movies a lot. In their on their channel as well. So it's something that so I think it's a big thing. It's a big deal. I mean, wrestling otaku has been well known on the internet. I figure, just a wrestling debate. That's all it is. So it's a one-time thing. Don't read more into it. And I understand he's a very infamous dude. We're not friends with him. We're not enemies with him or something like that. We just want a wrestling. They just want a wrestling debate to hype up ratings for Red Anniversary 5 and hopefully get more eyes on our show. And that's probably the most important thing, is get more eyes on the show, more supporters of it, and just it's just, like I said, just a one-time thing. One-time thing. Don't worry about it. We understand what concerns. Like I said, it's just more. It's just more than It's just a debate. One time only. We'll see what happens. Sometimes things do happen. So that's all I got to say on that. So. Yeah, just to let you know. So, okay, so once again, the virtually purchased acquisitions, I got custom game cases for the 3 games that I have, all in Tetris. Tetris Blast, Tetris DX, Tetris 2. Next episode, I'll play some Tic-Tac-Toe. See if I can be like a knight and slay the dragon. I know I had a tough time against the Lightning this past Friday on the Bullseye Bonus Island, but, bouncing back is a cool thing, so I'm going to do that. So, that's all the time we have on the show, and hopefully I'll do that episode. Until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home. That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do it for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with a Raven Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.